एवरीवन, कैसे हो आप सब? वेलकम बैक टू प्रीति फिजिक्स क्लासेस एंड today's topic, as you already saw the thumbnail, that it is errors in measurement class 11. Okay, last class we studied about the significant figure rounding off. I gave numerical also to solve. You guys solved or not? Okay, so now if you solve that, then give me the answer of that. Okay, today's class we will start with errors in measurement. So first thing, what are errors? We studied about the measurement. Measurement is simply a comparison process. Whenever we are doing any experiment or we are measuring any physical quantity, we always compare the result of that with the standard result or with the standard unit. We compare. Measuring is a process of comparison. Whenever we are doing experiment and when we are comparing, and whatever the value that we are getting, it is always not exact as the standard value. हमेशा बराबर नहीं होता है. आप हमेशा you take lots of precautions also. After that also, the result that you are measuring is not 100% same as of the exact result. So that's why there is some difference between the true value and the exact value, or we can say the standard value. That difference between the true value and the measured value. True value is what? Standard value. Okay, and measured that we are observing and that we are finding out with the help of experiment or whatever observation we are doing. So one is measured and one is true value or standard value. So difference between the true value and the measured value is known as the error. It is simple, very simple. Difference between true value and measured value. True value and measured value. Okay, so that is known as what? Error. Now see, there are different kind of error, and on basis of some errors there are numerical also in our NCERT textbook. We need to find out, and those numericals come in exam also. Find out the propagation of error in case of sum, in case of multiplication, in case of division. So that we will solve in this topic. Okay, so after error we got to know error is simply difference between true value and measured value. Now there are types of error: systematic error, random error and gross error. So very basic things about this simple definition. Systematic errors are always in one direction. Either they are in positive direction or they are in the negative direction. They always goes in one direction, and that can happen with the with the reason of these kind of the errors. Actually I want to say systematic errors जो होते हैं उनका reason क्या होता है? That may be due to the instrumental error. जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट है उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. We can say the instrument is not least count of the instrument is not correct. Now we can say that the observer that are doing the experiment are not doing it correctly. Something some observation mistakes are there, or we can say other factors, temperature, pressure just got changed, so due to that the value changed. So they are always in the one direction. Systematic errors. Random errors are what? That can happen randomly. It's not in one direction. It may be positive, it may be negative. And gross error जो होते हैं, that is just because of the carelessness of the observer. जो observer है, जो experiment कर रहा है, उसके किसी mistake की वजह से अगर कोई error होता है, that's simply known as the gross error. So these are the basic definitions. The main thing is these errors. Absolute error. Question will be given to us and we need to find out what is the absolute error, what is the relative error, and what is the percentage error. I will solve these errors definition with the numerical only, because after that only you will get it clearly. Okay, so let's check out the numerical. For numerical, just check out the definition once. Systematic errors, what I told, they are always occur in one direction. Either they will increase or they will decrease, either positive or negative. Sources are what? Systematic errors is because of the instrumental error. They may be because of the imperfection in the experimental technique. इसके लिए बहुत ही common सा example है that when you are measuring the fever with the help of thermometer, and if you are putting thermometer under your armpit, so always the value of fever is less than that the actual fever. So experimental technique also is the source of this error. Personal error because of the carelessness of observer, that can happen. So these are the sources of the systematic error. By decreasing these kind of the errors, we can decrease the systematic errors. Random errors, I already told that which occurs irregularly and hence random with respect to sign and size. There is nothing we can tell clearly कि ये पॉजिटिव में ही है या नेगेटिव में ही है. It may go in any direction due to the shape, due to the size, कुछ भी change हो सकता है, random change. So that's why this is known as the random error. For example, unpredictable fluctuations in the temperature and voltage. कहीं पे कुछ ऐसा जो it's unpredictable. You don't know about that, and suddenly change comes. So that kind of the error comes into random errors. Least count error. These also comes under the random errors actually, up to limited size. Least count errors are what? सबसे पहले तो least count is what? Least count is the smallest value up to which that particular instrument can measure clearly. See, the smallest value that can be measured by the measuring instrument is known as the least count. For example, if we are using a meter scale, okay, so what is the smallest division that it can measure clearly? Like that, जो vernier caliper है, again we use for the measuring distance. Now vernier caliper can measure this much is the smallest division, 0.01 centimeter. So least count is the smallest value, and these kind of the error occurs because of the resolution of that instrument. तो हम लोगों को क्या करना होता है जब हम वो एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हैं, then you need to repeat the observations. Like if you are repeating it 3 times, so you will get 3 times different result. What you will do, you can take the mean of that value, add the 3 values and divide it by the 3, so you will get the result. But that result is again there may be some error. So errors, these things I already told to define कि अगर आपको define करना है तो systematic error कैसे करोगे, random error and least count error. And now we will start with the absolute error and the relative error or percentage error. Okay, so see, these are the important things. First is absolute error. Numericals will come on these topics. Absolute error is what? It is the magnitude of the difference between true value and the individual measured value. For example, you need to measure one physical quantity and you did the experiment n times and you measured n values. For example, you are measuring A1, A2, A3. These are the values that are you measured and you did it up to n times, so you get n values. Now how you will calculate the mean value of all the measured values? So mean value के लिए I am writing AM. It means mean value of all the observed value. What you will do? A1 plus A2 plus A3 up to AN divided by n. We can also write it like this: I is equal to 1 to n. And here what we can write? AN and divided by n. समझ रहे हो? ये मैंने इसको समेशन के फॉर्म में लिख दिया. We are doing an experiment and we measured the value n times. Now we are calculating the mean of all the n value that we measured. So this result is the mean of all these values. Now what is absolute error? It is the magnitude of the difference between the true value and the individual measured value. Now this is the true value and the individual measured value are A1, A2, A3 up to AN. So how we will calculate the absolute error? To calculate the absolute error, for example, delta A1 you are calculating. This is the absolute error in this value. So when you will calculate, what will happen? AM minus A1. Are you getting me? See, when you are doing this now, you need to calculate it, and to calculate it, what you will do, you will just difference. It is the difference between the true value and the measured value. So what is the true value? AM. And what is the measured value? First measured value A1. So delta A1 is equal to AM minus AN. अगर आपको कोई पूछता है कि A3 के लिए बताओ, so how you will calculate delta A3? Delta means absolute. Absolute error in A3. So what is the absolute error जो true value है? AM. This is true value. Minus A3. This will be the absolute error in A3. Someone will ask you what will be the mean of all the absolute errors. Now mean हम लोग कैसे निकालेंगे? Now again we calculated delta A1, delta A2, delta A3 up to delta AN we calculated. So how we will find out the mean? Again we need to do add all the absolute error and divided them by the n. For example, if you want to write delta AM, it means absolute error का अगर हम लोग mean निकाल रहे हैं, so what we will do? Delta A1 plus delta A2 up to delta AN and divided by n. So in this way, what we can do? We can calculate the delta AM. It means absolute mean. Absolute mean also we can calculate from here. समझ रहे हो? सी तुम लोगों को जो समझना जरूरी है ना, डोंट बी कंफ्यूज विद दीज वैल्यू, ये बहुत सिंपल है। जब हम एक न्यूमेरिकल करेंगे ना तुम लोगों को क्लियर हो जाएगा। सी एब्सोल्यूट एरर क्या होता है? डिफरेंस बिटवीन जो ट्रू वैल्यू है और जो मेजर वैल्यू है उनके बीच में जो डिफरेंस होगा वो एब्सोल्यूट एरर होता है। लिखना किससे है? डेल्टा से लिखना है। डेल्टा A1 अगर लिख रहे हैं तो जो मीन वैल्यू, ट्रू वैल्यू बोलते हैं मीन वैल्यू को, तो ट्रू वैल्यू और मीन वैल्यू डिवाइड माइनस A1। A3 में निकालना है तो AM माइनस A3, N में निकालना है, AN में निकालना है तो डेल्टा AN कितना होगा? AM माइनस AN। समझ रहे हो? So this is the way in that we can calculate the absolute error. But if someone will ask you that find out the mean of absolute errors also, so again add all the absolute error और जितने भी हैं उनसे उसको डिवाइड कर दो। यहाँ पे अगर AN तक है डेल्टा, इस तरीके से तुम लोग निकालोगे डेल्टा A1, डेल्टा A2, डेल्टा A3 अप टू कहाँ तक है? डेल्टा AN। So if someone will ask you calculate the mean of all these absolute errors, so what we will do? We will add all these and divide it by the n. So we will get the mean of all absolute errors. Now the second thing is what? Second thing is relative error or we can call fractional error also. Okay, one more thing. अगर यहाँ पे तुम्हें exact result अभी लिखना है, so how you will write the exact result? एक second. Okay, I need to erase this. So what we calculated? We calculated delta A. This is delta AM अगर हम लोग निकाल रहे हैं, so that will be delta A1 plus we will take the more positive values delta A2 up to delta AN and we will divide it with the n. This is the mean absolute error. Now you need to find out the exact value. Final result आप लोगों को कैसे लिखना है? So final result will be what? It will be AM plus minus delta AM. This is your final result. See, this thing is very important बच्चा, when you are writing it ना, जैसे ओके हम एक न्यूमेरिकल करते हैं जस्ट इसके बाद ताकि तुम लोगों को समझ में आए। लिसन बट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से एब्सोल्यूट एरर को डेल्टा से लिखेंगे। होता क्या है? ट्रू वैल्यू और मेजर वैल्यू में डिफरेंस होता है। नाउ व्हेन यू विल गेट द योर एब्सोल्यूट एरर, सो फाइनल रिजल्ट तुम लोगों को कैसे लिखना है? जो भी फाइनल रिजल्ट होगा ना ए, उसको लिखोगे AM जो मीन वैल्यू, दिस इज नोन एज द ट्रू वैल्यू। ट्रू वैल्यू प्लस माइनस, इट मे बी इन पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन, इट मे बी इन द नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन, दैट वी डोंट नो। डेल्टा AM, ये जो तुम लोगों ने डेल्टा AM ये जो वैल्यू कैलकुलेट किया है, मोड लगाने की जरूरत नहीं बिकॉज वी आर राइटिंग प्लस माइनस हियर। डेल्टा AM दिस इज एब्सोल्यूट एरर, एब्सोल्यूट एरर, मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर, ठीक है? हमने इसका मीन भी लिया है ना, डेल्टा AM। तो यहाँ पे ये कितना था? डेल्टा A1 प्लस डेल्टा A2 लाइक दिस। सो जो फाइनल जो तुम्हें रिजल्ट लिखना है दैट विल ऑलवेज बी ट्रू वैल्यू प्लस माइनस मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर, दैट यू शुड नो। ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज रिलेटिव एरर और अगर फ्रैक्शनल एरर तुम लोगों को निकालना है, सो हाउ यू विल डू रिलेटिव एरर और फ्रैक्शनल एरर? सी हम लोग अभी क्विकली एक न्यूमेरिकल करेंगे और फिर हम लोगों को समझ में आ जाएगा कि हम लोगों को करना क्या है, ठीक है? सो रिलेटिव एरर जो होगा ना, इसको हम लोग फ्रैक्शनल एरर भी बोल सकते हैं। फ्रैक्शनल एरर हम लोग लिखते किससे हैं? इसको डिनोट कैसे करते हैं? इस तरीके से, डेल्टा के साइन से we can denote it. So what we calculated till now we calculated the mean absolute error and the mean value. We know this thing, delta AM and AM. We calculated both the thing now. Upper one is what? Delta AM, that is known as the mean absolute error, and the lower one is what? Mean value. ये दोनों चीजें हमने प्रीवियस उसमें कंप्लीट किया है, कैलकुलेट किया है। सो रिलेटिव एरर लिखोगे कैसे? रिलेटिव एरर इज द रेशियो ऑफ दीज टू। Relative error is always equal to mean absolute error divided by mean value. Always remember, जब numerical में होगा कि calculate relative errors, how you will calculate? You will divide mean absolute error divided by mean value. This is the formula, and the third part is known as the percentage error. So when you want to calculate the percentage error, the third फिर हम numerical कर लेते हैं. So what you need to do? You need to multiply that with the 100. That's it. Very simple. Percentage error. If you need to calculate percentage error, this is delta A जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया है। परसेंटेज इन A को तुम्हें निकालना है तो क्या करोगे? डेल्टा AM डिवाइडेड बाई AM इंटू 100। This will be the result of percentage error. तो चलो एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं and then it will be clear. Let's go. Let's start. Okay. So question is what this. The refractive index of water is found. Refractive index we can write it with n and we can write it with mu. Both the letters we can use. Okay. So refractive index of water experiment did and the values are these: 1.29, 1.33, 1.34, 1.35, 1.32, 1.36, 1.30 and 1.33. ये value measured values हैं. Okay. Calculate the mean value, absolute error, the relative error and the percentage error. So सबसे पहले बच्चा mean value. Mean value means add all the values and divided by the number of values. So अगर मैं mu से लिख रही हूँ, so this mu is the mean value. Mu mean हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, ठीक है? So what we will do? 1.29 plus 1.33 plus 1.34 plus 1.35 plus 1.32 and plus 1.36 plus 1.30 plus 1.33 and divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with what value we will divide? We will divide it with the 8. Now you need to sum up all the values and I am writing directly the result, that will be 1.3275. You need to add all these values and you need to divide it by the number of values. So it will be 8. Result will come this. Now in case of the significant figures rounding off, I told कि जब हम लोग इसको divide कर रहे हैं तो we will see the significant figures. So कितने हैं? 1, 2, 3. In each case it is 1, 2, 3. So we need to get the result also in up to 3 significant figure or in 3 significant figures. So we need to remove this 7 and 7 remove करना है. So it means we need to do rounding off. Rounding off करने का rule क्या था? The digit that we are dropping is more than 5. So we will raise the preceding digit by 1. So what will be the result here? It will be 1.33. This is the first case that we solved, and the first case is what? It is the mean value of this and mean value we calculated. Now we move to the absolute error, next value. Okay, I am erasing this upper part, the values I will or we can write it like this. Wait, ये values मैं मिटा रही हूँ जो हमें calculate करना है. Question I am erasing. See, so first part हम लोगों ने solve कर लिया. This is the mean value. Second part is what? Second part is about the absolute error. Now absolute error मैंने क्या बताया था? जो mean value आता है उसी को क्या बोलते हैं? True value. So true value minus measured values. So हम लोगों को निकालना पड़ेगा delta mu 1, फिर निकालेंगे delta mu 2, फिर delta mu 3. इस तरीके से ये जितने भी वैल्यूज है up to delta mu 8. So सबसे पहले delta mu 1 कैसे निकालेंगे? Mu mean minus first value 1.29. So ये mu mean की वैल्यू कितनी है? 1.33 minus 1.29. Okay? I hope you got it. So इस तरीके से हम लोगों को बाकी सब वैल्यू भी निकालना है. Delta mu 2 will be what? 1.33 minus second value is same 1.33. This may be positive, may be negative. Both the result will come. Mu 3 1.33 minus 1.34 is equal to delta mu 4. When we will write, it is 1.33 minus 1.35. Very simple. True value minus measured value. Delta mu 5. So 1.33 minus 1.32. Delta mu 6. 1.33 minus 1.36. And delta mu 7. 1.33 minus 1.30. Delta mu 8 is equal to 1.33 minus 1.33. Okay. So mu mean हम लोगों ने calculate कर लिया था. Mu mean I am writing here 1.33. Mu mean is 1.3. अभी हमको ये सब वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करके लिखना है कि what is the delta mu, delta mu 1, mu 2, mu 3. These are the absolute error. फिर हम लोगों को निकालना है mean absolute error. That also we need to do. तो सबसे पहले तो इनको subtract करेंगे. What will be the result? This will be 0. This will be minus 0.01. Yes, this will be what? Minus 0.02. Yeah, we will do it like this now. Yes. And this one will be, it will be positive 0.01. It will be negative 0.03. It will be positive 0.03. It will be 0. And here what will be the result? 0.0. I hope the result is correct. Yes, we calculated it correct. These are the values. These are the absolute error in all measured value. जितने भी measured value है उसमें absolute error कितना है वो हम लोगों ने calculate किया. अभी हमें क्या निकालना है? Mean absolute error. Mean absolute error. This is the method to do these kind of numericals, and you will follow the same method and question will come. कुछ नहीं है, थोड़ा सा calculation है, nothing else. Simple. Mean absolute error or add all the absolute error. अभी जितने भी absolute error calculate किए हैं सबको add करो. What is the first result? It was 0.04. Second was 0 plus 0. Third was अभी C. When you are calculating mean of absolute error, you need to take more. जितने भी वैल्यू हैं तुम्हें पॉजिटिव लेने हैं, चाहे वो नेगेटिव में आए हो चाहे वो पॉजिटिव में आए हो. You need to take all the values positive when you are taking the mean absolute error. Remember this thing, okay? Mode of every absolute error. So when you will take mode, so whatever the value is negative or positive, यहाँ पे तुम लोग क्या लिखोगे? Positive लिखोगे. So what will be the result? It will be 0.04 plus 0 plus 0.01 plus 0.02, फिर प्लस यहाँ पे 0.01 plus 0.03 plus 0.03 plus 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by 8. So whatever the result you got, you need to add and you need to divide it by 8. Now again I am writing the result, and result you will get 0.0175. Again you need to round it off. अभी now see up to which place you will round it off. तुम कितने place तक इसको round करोगे? See यहाँ पे देखो 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 0 को भी लिख सकते हैं 0.0, 1 and 2. So simply हम लोगों को up to 2 places को significant figure की form में लिखना है, round off 7 करना है. When we will round off 7, so what will happen? Preceding digit will exceeded by the 1 and the result will be what? From here when we write mean absolute error delta ये हमने कैलकुलेट किया है. मोड ऑफ दैट इफ यू विल राइट 0.0. नाउ ये जो वैल्यू आता है ना मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर, यहाँ पे हमेशा पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव बोथ द वैल्यूज. इट मीन्स जो मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर है दैट लाइज बिटवीन द रेंज प्लस 0.022 minus 0.02. Whenever you are calculating the mean absolute error, you will write positive and negative both, because you don't know the exact value. It can lie between this range, plus this to minus this, or minus this to plus this. Okay, so that's why we will write it like this. So यहाँ पे हम लोगों का फर्स्ट पार्ट कैलकुलेट हो गया. फर्स्ट पार्ट था मीन जो हमने पहले किया था. दिस इज द सेकंड पार्ट एब्सोल्यूट एरर. We calculated, then we calculate the mean absolute error. Now the third is what? Relative error. And what is the formula of relative error? Relative error formula is this value divided by its mean value. Now this value is 0.02 and the mean value is what? 1.33. So if you want to calculate delta relative error, delta mu, so what you will do? Delta mu m plus minus 0.02 divided by 1.33. You will divide it बचा and you will get the result plus minus जो भी वैल्यू हमारे पास आएगा. And here the value is, if I will calculate it, it will be 0.015. Yes, plus minus. Okay, बहुत messy हो गया यहाँ पे. I'm erasing this. Okay. So when you will calculate the third part, that is the relative error. This रिलेटिव एरर और फ्रैक्शनल एरर भी बोल सकता है. उसको लिखते किससे हैं हम लोग? डेल्टा एंड म्यू रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स के लिए निकाल रहे हैं, तो होगा क्या? एब्सोल्यूट जो तुम लोगों ने निकाला है डेल्टा म्यू मीन डिवाइडेड बाय म्यू मीन. नाउ ये जो वैल्यू हम लोग कैलकुलेट करते हैं, दिस कम्स इन प्लस माइनस. इसका रेंज आता है कि इतने वैल्यू के बीच में ये लाई करता है. ओके, सो नाउ दिस वैल्यू कम्स आउट टू अस प्लस माइनस 0.02. And the lower one was, I think, 0.33, or yes, it was 1.33. Sorry, 1.33 that we calculated. So now we need to solve this. Whatever the result will come, that will be the relative error. And if you want to calculate percentage error, you need to multiply with the 100. Same result, 0.02, 1.33 plus minus into 100. And you will get your percentage error also. That will come 1.5%. And this will also plus minus. Okay. So like this you need to calculate these kind of question. Now one more question I am solving, and after that I hope you can calculate and you can solve these kind of numericals. Here is new numerical. Okay, see, इस क्वेश्चन में क्या है, diameter of a wire is given to us. हमने जो measure किया, we measure the diameter of the wire with the help of screw gauge. It's an instrument in the physics lab. You will see that we need to find out the diameter of, very small length we can measure, or small diameter we can measure with the help of screw gauge. Okay, so diameter हमने जो experiment किया उसमें ये result है 1.328, 330, 1.325, 1.326, 1.334 and 1.336 centimeter. So this that we did in experiment, now we need to calculate in the question mean value, absolute error, mean absolute, fractional, percentage error, and then the final result in terms of these. तो हम लोगों को कैसे करना है, सबसे पहले mean value, because it is about the diameter, so I am writing it with the capital D, mean. ठीक है, diameter उसका mean value निकालना है. कैसे करेंगे, बहुत ही simple है. 1.328 plus 1.330 plus 1.325 plus 1.326 plus 1.334 plus 1.336 and divided by how many values, 1 2 3 4 5 6. हम लोगों को कितने डिवाइड करना है, 6 डिवाइड करना है. Now when you will add up this बच्चा, you will get the result and this value is 7.979 divided by 6. This result you will get when you will add this. I am writing it directly, but you can solve it. So what the result we will get, 1.3298. Now 6 centimeter. We need to again round it off up to 1 2 3, up to 3 places. So when we will round off, what will we get, 1.330 centimeter. This is the mean value. We calculated the first part. Now we need to calculate absolute error in all the measured value. Absolute error, it means delta D1. तो क्या होगा वो, D mean minus D1 जो पहली वैल्यू है 1.328. ऐसे ही delta D2, delta D3, we need to calculate the absolute error in each measured value. So how you will calculate this? See, जो first part है वो क्या होगा, 1.330. This is D mean minus the first value minus 1.328. We will write here. Okay. Same way delta D2, 1.330 minus second value 1.330. Delta D3 again 1.330 minus third value is what, 1.325. Okay. Same way when we will calculate this side, delta D4, it will be 1.330 minus the value is what, third value हो गया 4, 1.326. Delta D5, it will be 1.330 minus 1.334, and delta D6 finally 1.330 minus 1.336 centimeter. Okay, these are the absolute error in all the measured values. अभी तक हम लोगों ने mean नहीं बोला है. Mean absolute error means ये जो भी result आएगा, we need to add those values and divide it by 6. So I am erasing the upper part now. Okay, so ये जो रिजल्ट है ये हम लोग लिख लेते हैं 1.330. D mean 1.330 centimeter. Okay, this result we got, and now these are the things that we need to calculate. So सबसे पहले इसको अगर कैलकुलेट करते हैं, so what will be the result? It will be 0.002. I hope it is correct. Yes, it will be this. This will be 0.000. The next result will be 0.005. सेंटीमीटर में है सब कुछ. Okay. This will be 0.004. This will be minus this thing. See, it will be minus 0.004, and this thing again minus 0.006. Okay. Now the next thing is what bacha, you need to calculate absolute, mean of absolute error. अभी जो absolute error है delta dm, उसका mean निकालना है. थर्ड पार्ट. So कैसे करेंगे? Add all the values 0.02 plus 0.000 plus 0.005 plus 0.004 प्लस सभी वैल्यू तुम लोगों को प्लस में ही लिखना है. यहाँ पे हम लोग मोड लेते हैं. whenever we are finding out the absolute error, mean of absolute error, we will always write it in the mode form. We will take all the values positive. Result that will come, we will write it in positive and negative. Range उसका लिखते हैं. Okay. So यहाँ पे 0.04, then the next thing is what? Minus. So यहाँ पे plus ही लिखना है. 0.04 plus 0.06 and divided by again 6. Okay. Now we need to solve this part and we will get a result. Okay. So see, यहाँ पे अभी हम लोगों को range find out हो जाएगा and the range is what? When we will add and when we will solve this, it will come 0.0035. Now we need again round it off up to 3 place. When we will round it off, it will be 0.004. 5 को ड्रॉप करना है. ड्रॉप करने से पहले क्या है? ओड नंबर है. We will raise it by 1. So this will be delta DM. This is the result that we calculated. Simple mathematical calculation है. तुम लोगों को सिर्फ mathematics का थोड़ा सा calculation करना है and you will get the result. Okay. Now up to this we calculated and now we need to find out the fractional error. So how we will do? Use the formula fractional error. These are the values that we calculated. Fractional error or the relative error, whatever written, fractional error. It means delta D we need to calculate. What is the formula? Delta D mean absolute divided by simple D mean. जो value आया हमारे पास, दोनों values हम लोगों को पता है. Put the values. And here remember it is plus minus. Value 0.004 divided by DM 1.330. Now we need to calculate it and when we will calculate it we get the result 0.003 I think. I need to check out once. Yes, the result is correct. It will be 0.003. Okay, this is the relative error. Now how you will calculate the percentage error bacha? Percentage error you need to multiply it with the 100. Plus minus 0.003 into 100. You will get your result, percentage error. Now see, in the last part of the question is saying कि write out the final result, express the result in terms of the absolute error and the percentage error both. दोनों के केस में तुम लोगों को लिखना है. So कैसे लिखोगे वो तुम्हें बताना है. अभी see, this is your percentage error, this is your relative error. You need to write the final result in these terms in case of the fractional error, in case of the percentage error. लिखने का मैंने तरीका क्या बताया था? ट्रू वैल्यू प्लस माइनस रिलेटिव एरर, ट्रू वैल्यू प्लस माइनस परसेंटेज एरर, हमेशा ऐसे लिखते हैं. तो यहाँ पे जो डायमीटर का फाइनल रिजल्ट लिखोगे, डायमीटर इज इक्वल टू ट्रू वैल्यू मीन्स जो मीन वैल्यू है DM 1.330 प्लस माइनस. इफ यू आर राइटिंग इट इन द रिलेटिव एरर टर्म, सो वैल्यू क्या है? 0.003. दिस विल बी द रिजल्ट. Okay, diameter in case of the relative error, this is the result. In case of the percentage error, again you will write 1.330 plus minus 0.3%. Always when you are writing the final result of any measured physical quantity, write down true value plus minus जिस भी form में तुम्हें लिखना है, either in the fractional error or in the percentage error. Now I will give you one numerical for the homework. You need to solve this question. Okay. Here is your homework, that question that you need to solve at home. Okay, listen, what is the question? We measured the time period of oscillation of a simple pendulum. Reading turns out to be 2.63 seconds. T1, you will write down it like capital T. You need to find out the T mean, then delta T mean, delta Tm, then you need to calculate absolute, then you need to calculate relative, and then you need to calculate percentage. Okay, and then write down the final result. Okay, readings are given to you: 2.63 second, 2.56 second, 2.42 second, 2.71 second, and 2.80 second. You need to calculate all these values and give me the answer in comment section. Okay, now we need to move to the next part, and the next part is errors, combination of errors. Now see बच्चा, what do you mean by combination of error? अभी तक हम लोगों ने solve कर लिया कि हम लोग absolute error कैसे निकालेंगे, relative percentage कैसे find out करते हैं. What is the error? So whenever we are doing measurement comparison process, so in that case there is difference between the true value and the measured value, that is error. Now see, if we are measuring any physical quantity that combine more than one physical quantity, you know, that combine 2 or 3 physical quantity. For example, density, mass divided by volume. If there is any error in the mass, so of course the error will come in density also. So now we will solve those kind of questions in that errors are in combination, like when the two quantities are in sum. So how we will calculate the error of that quantity? If two quantities are dividing by each other, like density is equal to mass by volume, so how we will calculate the error in density when mass and volume both are involved there? Mass divided by volume. Same way, if they are multiplied, if they are divided, if there are powers of those physical quantities, so how we will calculate the error in combination? Either it is addition, or it is subtraction, or it is multiplication, or it is division. So now we will do that thing. This question you will do from the home. So okay, let's move. So moving to the next topic, important topic of the same chapter, propagation or combination of error when we are doing any experiment or any observation. In that case, if we are observing physical quantity that have more than one physical quantity in the formula, so we need to do some mathematical operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We need to solve those things. So if we want to find out the error in these kind of the mathematical operations, so how we will solve that? That is the topic. First case, error in a sum. If we are doing sum and that quantity C, this is one physical quantity and this is the addition of those A and B. Suppose कर रहे हैं हम लोग, we are not writing name of anything. So this is combination of two other physical quantity. Now we want to find out error in this case. So to find out error in this case, we need to know about these two errors also, okay, in these two quantities. So how we will solve that? So to do that, listen, let's consider. Now this is the physical quantity. हम लोगों ने ये suppose किया है कि x is equal to a plus b. This expression delta x is absolute error. Let we are just considering this. So delta x is absolute error in x. Like same way delta a is absolute error in a, and same way delta b is absolute error in b. So when we are writing final result, I told you true value plus minus जो भी error है वो आपको लिखना है, जिसके भी टर्म में हम लोग पूछ रहे हैं. So if we are asking in terms of the relative error, so we will write true value plus minus relative error, true value plus minus percentage error, true value plus minus absolute error. So here we are writing in terms of the absolute error, and these are the absolute error we consider. So how we will write? We can write x plus minus delta x. This side we can write a plus minus delta a. This side plus. अभी ये plus और इसको b को कैसे लिखेंगे? b plus minus delta. We can write this final result. Now here x plus minus delta x is equal to a plus b. ये हमने दोनों साथ में रखा, plus minus delta a and plus minus delta b. ऐसे लिखा. Now a plus b is equal to what? It is equal to x from the upper side. So how we can write it? X in place of a plus b we can write x. X will be cancelled out from both the sides. So what will be the result left? Result is this: delta plus minus delta x is equal to plus minus delta a plus minus delta b. It means ये जो delta x की वैल्यू है ये 4 वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं. या तो ये हो सकता है प्लस डेल्टा a प्लस डेल्टा b, या ये हो सकता है प्लस डेल्टा a माइनस डेल्टा b, या ये हो सकता है माइनस डेल्टा a प्लस डेल्टा b, या फिर ये हो सकता है माइनस डेल्टा a माइनस डेल्टा b. This value can have these 4 values. So if we want to write it in one thing, so can we write it like this? Delta x is equal to plus minus delta a plus delta b. I took out common from here, and what is the result inside? Delta a plus delta b. So absolute error in x. Remember, whenever there is a question in that you are adding two quantity, you are doing sum of two quantities, and you need to find out the error. So how you will calculate the delta x? It will always be the sum of individual absolute error. जो भी individual quantities के absolute error है उनको direct add करेंगे, and that will be the plus minus उसके बाहर होगा, अंदर नहीं हम लोग include कर रहे हैं उसको. We will add them, and that will be the absolute error in that quantities. So no need to worry. We will do some numerical also to understand in practical way कि कैसे solve करना है. So this is the case. In that case when sum is happening. The same question if I will say error in case of a subtraction. अगर हम लोग subtraction की बात करें, यहाँ पे a minus b है. So what will be the change? See, here you will write minus. The same thing here, only the change will come a minus b. Then again what you will do? A minus b you will take from here. This side it will be x, and a minus b cancel out because we already assumed that अगेन द सेम थिंग एंड द सेम रिजल्ट. सो यहाँ से एक चीज तो सीधे सीधे क्लियर है, व्हेन देयर इज एडिशन एंड व्हेन देयर इज अ सब्ट्रैक्शन एंड यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट द एब्सोल्यूट एरर ऑफ दैट फिजिकल क्वांटिटी, उसका जब तुम्हें एब्सोल्यूट एरर निकालना है, सो इट विल ऑलवेज बी इक्वल टू द सम ऑफ इंडिविजुअल क्वांटिटीज एब्सोल्यूट एरर. ये तुम्हें याद रखना है, ठीक है. चाहे वो सब्ट्रैक्शन हो चाहे वो एडिशन हो, दोनों ही केस में जो एब्सोल्यूट एरर है वो क्या होगा, ऐड होगा. ओके, नाउ वी विल कम टू द मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड द डिवीजन. फर्स्टली वी विल सी द थ्योरी पार्ट कि रिजल्ट क्या है, देन वी विल डू द न्यूमेरिकल एंड इट विल बी क्लियर. ओके, नो नीड टू वरी. नाउ द केस व्हेन द प्रोडक्ट इज देयर, x is equal to a into b. Okay, now there is product. So what we will do, again the same thing. If we are saying delta x is the absolute error in x, delta a is the absolute error in a, delta b is the absolute error in b, so how can we write it? We can write it like this: delta a, sorry, firstly a plus minus delta a, product b plus minus delta b. Now what we will do, bacha, we will take x common from here, so it will be 1 plus minus delta x by x. This side we will take a and b दोनों common. Okay, so a में क्या बचेगा यहाँ पे, delta a by a plus minus, and here what we left, 1 plus minus delta b by b. Okay, now ab is what, ab is what, x. So ab we can write it in place of ab x here, and x will cancel out. Then what will left, 1 plus minus delta x by x is equal to, यहाँ से अभी ध्यान से देखो, see it will be what, when we will product it, it is in multiply, so product it, 1 plus minus delta b by b plus minus delta a by a, and now plus minus delta a by a into delta b by b. Okay, this one left. Now 1 से 1 cancel from both the side. Now see this thing, delta a by a is a smaller quantity, delta b by b is again a smaller quantity, and when we multiply two smaller quantities, the product and the result is even more smaller. So that's why in physics we can neglect the small result. So what we will do, we will say product of these two quantities will be very small, and that's why we are neglecting these two quantities. So what will be the result? Plus minus delta x by x is equal to plus minus delta a by a plus minus delta b by b. Now again delta x by x is having four values, plus plus, then minus minus, plus minus, minus plus. So maximum possible values if we want to write, so maximum possible values are what, plus minus delta a by a plus plus delta b by b. And if we want to find out only delta x, so how we will find out, delta x will go in this side, and into में क्या है, plus minus delta a by a plus delta b by b. समझ रहे हो? So this will be the absolute error of that physical quantity if there are multiplication. So remember, when there is multiplication, so what will be the propagation of error? Delta x is equal to x multiply delta a by a plus delta b by b and plus minus outside. Now the same thing will happen when there is division. When there is division, it means what, b raised to the power minus 1. You getting me? a by b, so b raised to the power minus 1. Again you will do the same thing. When you are writing it, यहाँ पे बस power minus 1 होगा, यहाँ पे power minus 1 होगा, and 1 plus minus delta x by x, and when you will write it like this, so when you will take this thing, इसका जब आप power minus 1 लेते हैं, then what is the change? There is nothing, it will be the same result, 1 plus minus delta b by b raised to the power minus 1, nothing. और we can say इसको अगर हम यहाँ से डिवाइड करते हैं, सेम ही थिंग है, दोनों तरीके से कर लो, एक ही रिजल्ट आएगा. देयर इज नो डिफरेंस इन दैट. रिजल्ट है, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सी अगर ओके लिसन, ये समझ में आया, a into b raised to the power minus 1, when we are doing this is minus 1, this is minus 1. Now see, when we will open this thing, there is one binomial theorem in mathematics. So when we will solve power, this power will multiply with here when we will solve this. So according to binomial theorem, okay, I am erasing up to here, from here I will solve, so that you can get clear idea. Result will be same, no issue. See, so when we will solve this part only, I am saying this part I am solving with the help of binomial theorem. So when you will solve it with the binomial theorem, minus power जो है वो इधर product में आएगा, and what will happen, x से x कैंसिल है, 1 प्लस माइनस डेल्टा x बाई x, यहाँ पे है 1 प्लस माइनस डेल्टा a बाई a. What will happen here? 1 and this minus will come. So minus when multiply here, this thing will become minus and this sign will become plus delta b by b. That's it, nothing else. According to binomial theorem. The next जो terms आनी है ना binomial theorem के according, इसमें square में, cube में, those things will get neglected. Why those things will get neglected? Because I already told you, when we are multiply, these quantities are very small, and when we are multiply small quantities to each other, so result will be more smaller, and the more small result we can neglect in physics. So that's why we solve up to one place only. माइनस को अंदर लेके आए, अकॉर्डिंग टू बाइनोमियल थ्योरम, दिस इज नेगेटिव, दिस इज पॉजिटिव. नाउ अगेन द थिंग इज सेम, नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव और पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव कैसे भी लिख लो. सो व्हेन यू विल सॉल्व इट यू विल गेट द सेम रिजल्ट. सो कहने का मतलब क्या है लास्ट में सुनो. When there is any question that involve multiplication or division and you need to find out the absolute error in that case, so you will find with this formula, x plus minus delta a by a plus delta b by b. In case of the addition and subtraction you will apply the same formula. In case of the multiplication and division you will apply the same formula. Now one more thing, that when the powers are involved here, so how you will solve. So we will do the last method, in that there will be power and then we will do numericals. Now what we need, this is the final case, that if we are measuring any physical quantities and powers are involved there, so we are considering like there is a physical quantity x, this is in the terms of a raised to the power n, b raised to the power n, some quantities are like this. So how we will solve this? So now see, this is little different, theoretical part. Result you can apply in numericals, it's easy and not even different, but I don't know that you guys studied the unit 0, that mathematical operations that you should know. Physics में कुछ, you know, we say that math is what, on the base of that we work in the physics. Practical जो भी हमें prove करना है, जो mathematical expression है, तो we should know about the mathematical formulas and the principles. So see, x is equal to a n divided by b raised to the power n. Actually math is the language in that we can understand the physics. So यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, we will take log both the side. Taking log both the side, so what will happen here, log a raised to the power n minus, इसको ऊपर लेके जाएंगे log b raised to the power n. We took log both the side and now we will differentiate it. That's why I was saying, because you should know differentiation. Differentiate it. I will try to do one videos on all the mathematical principles or the calculations that we will use in our 11th class physics. So I will make one video, okay? So अभी के लिए इतना समझो, differentiation हम लोग जब इसका करेंगे, so what will be the formula of differentiation? It will be dx by x. It will be plus minus. Now see, n will come this side, dA by a, and here again plus minus m dB by b. And when we will solve, so we can write it plus minus delta x by x, and इसको हम लिख सकते हैं plus minus बाहर n, और ये हो जाएगा delta a by a. b we are writing with the delta plus m delta b by b. For now you need to remember this formula. When you are finding absolute error in case of these things, power के केस में अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आता है, so how you will calculate delta x by x is equal to, जो भी पावर है वो आगे आएगा n डेल्टा a by a प्लस m डेल्टा b by b. अब यहाँ पे याद रखने की क्या बात है, सी इस क्वेश्चन को हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, a raised to the power n, b raised to the power minus n. लेकिन हमेशा याद रखना है, पावर चाहे नेगेटिव हो, पावर चाहे पॉजिटिव हो, जब रिजल्ट लिखोगे इट विल ऑलवेज बी सम हियर. प्लस माइनस तुम पहले ही बाहर लिखोगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे अगर मैं यही मान के चलूं कि x इज इक्वल टू a raised to the power 2, b raised to the power minus 3, c raised to the power 4 divided by d raised to the power 2, इस तरीके से है, और हमें यहाँ पे डेल्टा x by x लिखना है. सो कैसे लिखेंगे, प्लस माइनस बाहर रहेगा, पावर आगे आएगी 2 डेल्टा a by a प्लस 3 डेल्टा b by b. माइनस का कोई लेना देना नहीं है यहाँ पे, माइनस ऑलरेडी कम्स आउट हियर, प्लस डेल्टा 4 डेल्टा c by c एंड d प्लस 2 डेल्टा d by d. So ये चीज याद रखना है. So this is the formula when there is power involved. I will do one video, don't worry. We will solve mathematical formulas and we will see how we will differentiate, integrate basic, not complete mathematics, the basic differentiation and integration and some trigonometric formulas that we will use in our physics. Okay? So this is the case when the power is involved. So we will solve like this. थ्योरी पार्ट में तुम लोगों को बताया, सम और सब्ट्रैक्शन है तो ऑलवेज जो एब्सोल्यूट एरर होंगे हम हमेशा सम करेंगे. If there is multiplication and division, so we will always write it again plus minus delta x by x is equal to plus minus delta a by a plus not minus delta b by b, always plus. Now here in power, again power चाहे नेगेटिव हो चाहे पॉजिटिव, रिजल्ट में हमेशा अंदर क्या लिखा जाएगा, प्लस ओनली. ओके, so now we will solve some numericals and after that you will get clear idea of these questions. See, we will start with a very simple and basic question. उससे start करते हैं and then we will see. So क्या है question? In an experiment, two capacities measured are 1.3 plus minus 0.1 microfarad. Capacitors की केस है, capacitor microfarad, that is capacitance unit, okay? And 2.4 plus minus 0.2 microfarad. We need to calculate the total capacity with the percentage error, okay? Now, when we are connected with them parallel, these are parallel connections. I didn't measure in parallel. So when the capacitors are connected in the parallel, so जो net result होता है ना, capacitance in parallel, it is always C1 plus C2. Like when we connect resistors in series, so net result is what? R1 plus R2 plus R3, like that. Capacitors when we connect in the parallel, so net result is like this, C1 plus C2. हमारे पास सिर्फ दो ही है, so we will write C1 plus C2. Now we need to write it the total capacity with the percentage error. अभी जो total result लिखते हैं वो क्या लिखते हैं बच्चे? जो net result होता है that is ट्रू वैल्यू प्लस माइनस, अगर हम लोगों को परसेंटेज एरर के टर्म में लिखना है तो परसेंटेज एरर लिख देना, ठीक है? इस तरीके से निकालते हैं. सबसे पहले हमें ट्रू वैल्यू पता होना चाहिए. नाउ वी नो ट्रू वैल्यू डायरेक्टली ऐड हो जाएगा. दिस इज C1, दिस इज C1 एंड दिस इज C2. फर्स्ट जो वैल्यू होता है वो ट्रू वैल्यू होता है. तो दोनों कैपेसिटर की ट्रू वैल्यू हमें पता है. Cp इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? C1 plus C2, 1 plus 3, 1.3 plus 2.4. What will be? It will be 3.7 microfarad. This will be the true value. Okay, now we need to find out this is what? 0.1 delta C1. This is what? Delta C2. Absolute error in capacitor 1, absolute error in capacitor 2. Now we need to find out delta Cp in parallel when we will connect. So what is the result? Now these we are adding, and in case of the addition I told you how we were writing delta x is equal to प्लस माइनस डेल्टा ए प्लस डेल्टा बी. ये रिजल्ट हम लोगों ने फाइंड आउट किया था दैट व्हेनेवर देयर इज एडिशन वी नीड टू ऐड इट लाइक दिस. सो यहाँ पे जो डेल्टा सीपी होगा प्लस माइनस डेल्टा C1 प्लस डेल्टा C2 कितना है? प्लस माइनस डेल्टा C1 कितना है? 0.1 प्लस डेल्टा C2 कितना है? 0.2. तो हमारे पास रिजल्ट क्या आएगा? प्लस माइनस 0.3 माइक्रोफैराड. एंड अभी जो हम फाइनल रिजल्ट लिखेंगे व्हाट विल बी दैट फाइनल रिजल्ट? इट विल बी Cp प्लस माइनस डेल्टा Cp. हम ऐसा लिख सकते हैं ना. ट्रू वैल्यू कितना आया? 3.7 प्लस माइनस 0.3 माइक्रोफैराड. This is the result. Now question is asking the answer in case of the percentage error. Percentage error कैसे निकालते हैं? Percentage error is what? Mean value divided by what? Absolute error into 100. Okay. So यहाँ से अगर हम लोगों को percentage निकालना है in case of the Cp, so what will be that? This will be ट्रू वैल्यू कितना है? 3.7 divided by 0.3 into 100. When we will solve, it will come like this. Yes, it will become 8.1%. Okay, sorry, I did one mistake here. See, formula क्या था? Percentage error. What was the formula of percentage error? It was absolute error. Yes, it was delta Cp divided by Cp into 100. ये वाला formula. Yes, this is the formula. So now we will write delta Cp is what? Delta Cp is 0.3 divided by 3.7 into 100, and when we will solve it will come 0.08. Okay, 0.08 or 8.1. Sorry, I didn't do this calculation. It is 8.1. When you will solve this, it will be 8.1%. Okay, so यहाँ तुम लोगों ने percentage error निकाला. Now what we will write? It will be 3.7 plus minus 8.1%. अगर क्वेश्चन ने स्पेसिफाई किया है that you need to calculate the answer in case of percentage error only, तो तुम्हें इस तरीके से लिखना है. Otherwise you can write it like this also. This is also correct. Okay. Now see the next question. See बच्चों, next question. The length of two cylinders are given. We need to calculate the difference. So this time what is the case? We need to subtract. Okay. How we will do? We need to find out the net result. So L, if we are finding out, so what we will do? L1 minus L2. This is the main true value that we will calculate. It will be 5.62 minus 4.34
what will be the result here? Minus 3.4. It will be 8 and 0.28. This will be the net result of this. Okay. Now we need to do delta L. Delta L कैलकुलेट करने के लिए क्या बताया था? प्लस माइनस डेल्टा L1 प्लस डेल्टा L2. दिस वाज द फॉर्मूला. ओनली एडिशन. चाहे हम लोग सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, चाहे हम लोग ऐड कर रहे हैं, व्हेन वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग द एब्सोल्यूट एरर वी नीड टू ऐड ओनली. प्लस माइनस 0.01 plus 0.02 centimeter. So what will be this result? It will be plus minus 0.03 centimeter. So net result of length, if you want to write, it will be L plus minus delta L. This is the net result. Or we can write it like this: 0.28 plus minus 0.03, and this is centimeter. If we want to find out in the form of percentage error, what we will do? Percentage error in L अगर हम लोग निकालते हैं, it will be 0.03 delta L divided by L, mean value into 100. We will calculate that and we will write it in the plus minus form. Okay. So this one example we did of subtraction, one example we did of addition. Now one we will do for the multiplication and then one we will do for the division. In this question, what is given? Length is given, breadth is given. We need to calculate area. Area is equal to what bacha? Length into breadth. Okay. So firstly we will find out the true value. True value is what? 2.3 से हम लोग multiply कर देंगे 1.6 को and we will get the result true value. Okay. I will solve it. Now we need to find out delta A. Absolute error in A. So when there is multiply, what was the formula? You remember? Delta x by x is equal to plus minus delta A by A plus delta B by B. That was the result now. Same we will do here. So plus minus delta L by L plus delta B by D. We need to put all the values. Delta A we need to find out. Okay. What was the A? A हम यहाँ से calculate करेंगे. We will write plus minus delta L. Delta L is this 0.2 divided by L 2.3 plus only plus. Delta B 0.1 divided by 1.6. Now we need to solve and we need to put the value. So I am writing it directly. Now area we calculated, it is 3.68 centimeter square. क्योंकि area we are calculating ना, it is centimeter, so centimeter square. Now what we will do? This A we will take this side, multiply 3.68. You need to solve. You need to take it LCM and then solve. Otherwise you can solve this directly, this, then add and then multiply with the 3.68 and you will get the result. It will be plus minus 0.55 centimeter square. So this is your delta A, this is your A, and when you will write the net result how you will write? A plus minus delta A centimeter square. So what is A? It is 3.68 plus minus 0.55 and centimeter square. This is your answer. If you need to find out it in the percentage error form, so how you will write percentage error in A? कैसे निकालोगे? 0.55 divided by 3.68 into 100. You can solve it. You will get the answer and then write. Okay. Now one case of the division question. See बच्चा, this question distance is given 13.8 plus minus 0.2 meter. Time is given 4.0 plus minus 0.3 second. Velocity calculate करना है with the error limit. Velocity क्या होता है? Distance by time. Displacement by time. Okay. Now see. We need to divide it. So firstly we need to find the actual value, true value. So what we will do? 13.8 divided by 4. This will be your true value. Now we need to calculate delta V. Delta V calculate division के केस में क्या result था? Same result था. Delta V by V plus minus delta S by S plus delta T by T. This was the result. Now delta V is what? We need to calculate. V जो result यहाँ से आएगा. And that result is what? It is 13.8 divided by 4.0, 3.45 meter per second. Okay, 3.45 meter per second when you will solve. So we can write it here also. 3.45 is equal to plus minus delta S 0.2, S 13.8 plus delta T 0.3, T 4. Now you need to solve and take this side, multiply. You will get the result delta V, and the delta V is here plus minus 0.31 meter per second. So when you will write the true result, net result, what you will write? 3.45 plus minus 0.31 meter per second. This will be your value of velocity. Now if they are asking in case of the percentage error, how you will calculate the percentage error in velocity? 0.31 divided by 3.45 into 100, and you will write V plus minus percentage in V, that will be your result. Okay, this is the case of multiplication. And now last case of power also we will see. See, जैसे ये क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है, it is given in NCERT also, and the question is find the relative error in Z. Relative error in Z. And now you know relative error delta Z by Z we need to solve. Okay, what will be this बच्चा? I told you whenever power is there, take the power and delta A by A. प्लस माइनस बाहर ही आ जाएगा, प्लस 1/3 पावर आगे डेल्टा B by B. C ऊपर जाएगा -1, लेकिन माइनस से कोई फर्क नहीं है. यू विल राइट प्लस ओनली इनसाइड, डेल्टा C by C. ये प्लस 3/2 डेल्टा D by D. दिस इज द रिलेटिव एरर फॉर्मूला. रिलेटिव एरर यू कैन कैलकुलेट इट लाइक दिस. अगर उन लोगों ने वैल्यूज दिया है, देन यू कैन पुट द वैल्यूज आल्सो एंड यू कैन सॉल्व. इफ दे आर आस्किंग परसेंटेज एरर, देन सॉल्व दिस एंड मल्टीप्लाई all this value with the 100. You will get the percentage error also. Okay, so you want to see more numericals, or I think 1-2 numericals more we can do. See, there is one more numerical that we will do today, and then we will complete today's class. Okay, so see, R is equal to V by I, and you know resistance is equal to voltage divided by, or potential difference divided by current. This is given. We need to calculate percentage in R. How we will calculate? Delta R by R into 100, that we need to find out. Okay, ये क्या है? So how we will calculate delta R बचा? This is the case of division. So we know delta R by R is equal to plus minus delta V by V plus only delta I by I. Okay, whatever the result you will get, multiply that with the 100 plus minus. I think अभी I'm hoping कि अभी तुम लोगों को ये easy लग रहा होगा. Delta V 5 divided by 100 plus 0.2 divided by 10, and here delta R divided by R. अभी R कैसे निकालोगे? V by I. So what will be the R? It will be V 100 and I 10. So what will be R? R will be 10 ohm. Okay, so यहाँ से हम लोग लिख सकते हैं. वैसे ये वैल्यू लिखने की, कैलकुलेट करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, because we need to calculate only the percentage error in R. And percentage error in R होता क्या है? Delta R by R into 100. तो हम लोगों को सीधे सीधे ये वैल्यू सोल्व करना है, एंड वट एवर द रिजल्ट वी नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई दैट विद द 100 एंड वी विल गेट अ रिजल्ट. ओके, देयर इज वन होमवर्क न्यूमेरिकल एंड देन वी विल कंप्लीट टुडेज क्लास. ओके, सो होमवर्क न्यूमेरिकल इज one simple numerical I want to give, so that the initial and final temperatures we will give, and we will calculate the net temperature. So here is one question, and the question is saying initial and final temperature of water are T1 40.6 plus minus, and it is given 40.6 plus minus 0.2 degree Celsius, 2 degree Celsius. T2 कोई भी वाटर बॉडी है जिसका टेम्परेचर हम लोगों ने मेजर किया है 78.3 plus minus 0.3 degree Celsius. Now the question is what? Calculate the rise in temperature with proper error limits. Calculate rise in temperature. It means difference. Rise in temperature with proper error limits. With proper error limits. Okay. So it means तुम लोगों को difference निकालना है. You need to calculate. I will note that, because this is your homework. So complete this and stay at your home only. Take care of your health and your family. Have a good day, and please, if you like this video, then press the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.